Hi, it's Paul, and in this video I'm an old man with the second startup video on the Gearlasso 8 kilowatt 12 volt 24 volt diesel heater. Previous video was about start up and run in automatic temperature sensing mode, and an explanation of why that doesn't work particularly well. This is about start up and run in gear mode or program mode, or I've also heard it referred to as Hertz mode. Hertz mode, H-E-R-T-Z, sort of cycle count. So to explain, what this does is this pumps diesel into the heater at a specific rate, and really nothing else, a constant specific rate, and you can make it pump diesel faster or slower, and thus you can increase or decrease the output. So that's what gear mode does. You can adjust it on the screen, you can adjust it on the app, I think you can adjust it on the remote control as well. I haven't done that, but this is basically the whole of the start up and run scenario with adjustment during it and an explanation of how the adjustment works. Long-winded old video, so I'm going to stick timestamps in if you want to skip through it and go at specific bits that you feel you need. Okay, let's crack on. It's going to power up again. Again, it will go through the warm-up process. Again, it gives me all the relevant, the burner chamber pressure, temperature, sorry, the voltage, the fact it's in program 01, the altitude thing again, and back to the amount of time it's been turned on. So the app calls it one gear, gear one, whatever you like to call it. The display calls it program 01. Not to be confused with the timer programs, which I haven't messed about with at the moment. I might have a go at that in a few days' time. But at the moment, we're in program 01 or one gear. Just waiting for the burner to warm itself up, or the glow plug to warm itself up. And then the pump kicks in, and off goes the burner again, or on comes the burner again, I should say. You can hear the fan running, and this will run fairly consistently at this low rate, because gear one is the lowest, if you like, constant setting. It just runs at this pump speed and kind of this sort of fan speed. And kicks out a low level of warm air. Here it's speeding up a little bit now, it's just warming itself up. See, as I cycle through it, the burner chamber's at 72 degrees and heating, 13.2 volts, program 01, low altitude, 17 minutes it's been running, 18 minutes now. Now, if I turn it right the way up, I'll go up to program 10, which is the top one. And you'll hear the pump start speeding up. Because this is now at the highest level output. It goes up in 10 increments, but it's not very easy to hear it going up between each increment. That's super hot now. So that's running flat out now in terms of output power. And that's a constant output power. If I turn it back down, you can see it going down on the gear counter on here, but also you can see it's gone down to PO1 on the unit. Now you can hear it slowing down a little bit, the pump slowing down. It's all very gradual. And that's now settled back down to the lowest setting, and that's the lowest power output, constant power output. So that's not related to temperature at all, it will just keep on running at that level. And again, if I now turn it off, in fact what I'll do, I'll turn it off on the app. Burner stops running, pump stops running, goes into CLP, or as it says, equipment residual oil in burning. And it will do that for a couple of minutes until it's finished burning the oil off, until it's cooled it down a bit. Fan will run again in a moment, and that will be it off again, back into standby. And there we have it. It's reached the end of its cooling period. It's gone to standby mode, back exactly the same as it did at the end of the temperature controlled operation. Got any questions? By all means ask them. I will attempt to figure it out for you and let you know, probably in a video form or maybe in the comments. Other than that, hope it's helped. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.